What's up, my chaotic crew? Bentley Michaels here. Hey, we've got an iTunes review. It's by Brian Rambles. It was left the 2nd of June, 2020. It states, best podcast ever. 5 stars. Of all the podcasts I listen to, this is the most fun. The crew is downright hilarious with their antics. By far my favorite. Well, hey, Brian, thank you very much for listening. We all appreciate it. And if you would like your podcast review featured on our show, just leave one on iTunes or on Spotify or on wherever you listen to. We see the iTunes stuff, much easier. But if you've left us one somewhere else, let us know on our social medias, and we'll read your review on the air before the episode. And from us here at Chaotic Amateurs, much love to all the chaotic crew, and enjoy the episode.
In a vast landscape full of adventurers, you are now listening to the world of Chaotic Amateurs.
Welcome to Chaotic Amateurs, the internet's #1 D&D 5e podcast. I'm your host, your DM, Alex. To my right, I have...
Dash is Thrakus.
Bentley is Rafirian Night Meadow.
Rhett as Zephyrus.
Caleb Ascori.
Milo is Bowl.
And last we left our adventurers, they were trying to grab bags of sand while inside Cord's Coliseum. Had been doing pretty well for themselves. They are up a number of bags. The only other ones kind of competing with them are the halflings. They've found out some illusion trickery from the elves, and the Sunflower Knights are not doing well. So let's have the adventure begin.
Did you guys hear mine? Nope. Okay.
I wish
so. The bell is about to ring again. What is everyone going to do this time around?
I want to take out my firefly, or my clockwork firefly. Fayfly. Flayfly. It's
Bobby
a
Flay.
And I want to toss it in the direction of the elves. Keep it out of a 20-foot radius from our group. And have it cast Fairy Fire.
Fairy Fire. Yeah, no, easy enough to do, to be able to cast it on them specifically. Yeah, if you wanted to cast on anyone else, you might be in danger of casting on yourselves. So yeah, we'll have it cast Fairy Fire on them. Chain, what's Chain doing?
Oh, he's gonna back up Wolf again.
Wolf, perfect. All right, everyone else.
Yeah, I'm gonna charge. I'm gonna charge right at the head lead Flower Knight guy.
Okay.
Same position as last time. However, right before, I'm gonna sidestep and then try and grab a bag.
Gonna try. Okay, try and grab a bag. And grab. All right. Scory, Zeph, Riff.
I am going to do an action. It's basically an attack action. It's called Hooves.
Hooves?
Yeah. Basically, I'm just running across, and if anybody gets in my range, I'm going to do Hooves. And my goal is to keep my bags while I knock somebody prone on the way. So hopefully that gives an advantage to somebody doing a mage hand or trying to snatch up other bags.
Okay. You're going to try and give advantage to someone else.
That's my goal.
Perfect. Yeah. Zeph, Riff?
I'm going to... go ahead.
No. It's all right. All right, I guess I will. Yeah, I think... Because I can keep the mage hand summoned, right? While I do other... Like, I cast another thing, I just can't control it. So...
Yeah. And yeah, it's kind of one thing that you get to do while this happens.
I think...
Did you hear what I did to set you up, just out of curiosity, or were you not listening?
Hooving?
Yeah.
Does that work better with mage hand or illusions?
Well, my goal is to give whoever is trying to snatch somebody else's sandbags an advantage because I knocked them prone.
Okay, in that case, I'll give Mage Hand another go this round.
Okay. Mage Hand. And Riff.
I'm going to cast Minor Illusion and create myself.
Ooh, very good.
Oh, like Naruto!
Yeah.
And what I'm going to do so they can't really see it, like I'm going to sort of get like in the, not the shadows, but like the sort of behind Mr. Wolf, because then it's like I can just blend in with my halfling shit. And I forget exactly what it is, but
because you can move through larger squares or squares that have.
It's the halfling nimblest, true, but there's something specifically with, and I forget, and I'm not seeing it, where I can basically stand in the presence of a larger creature and I become obscured.
Oh, gotcha. You have half cover if you're in
essentially
or something like that.
So I do that, and I just sort of stand behind Mr. Wolf, and I cast Minor Illusion. So two of me sort of pops out, and I'm ready to rock and roll, and I'm going to and that's my action, right? Casting the Minor Illusion.
Yeah, having the Minor Illusion, and that's a very defensive thing that you're doing. So I mean, and you have two of the second biggest bags and the biggest bag on you. And I would say also a point to note, I would imagine you guys have tied on the other bag that was stolen by the Mage Hand onto somebody, onto the elk maybe.
Yeah, I assume since
got lots of room on my.
Yeah, I probably tied it to one of the elk antlers or something. Highest one I can reach.
Perfect. So that one's on you, and I've got that all marked here. There. I think that's everybody. And the bell rings.
Dope.
And you guys head off in the direction. Let's go ahead and have this fairy fire go off first.
DC 13.
DC 13. And what kind of check? Dexterity?
Dexterity.
So the ranger is going to get a 12.
Nice.
The wizard one is also going to fail. They both fail.
Dope. So yeah, that gives us advantage on attack rolls. They're also in bright light. They're outlined. Anything that's invisible on them is now visible and outlined.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm trying to think if there would be anything
Creature or
invisible
object
that would
can't
see.
benefit from invisibility.
Well, they say that heart disease is the invisible killer. So
I cast heart disease on all of them.
Yeah.
I cast heart disease for my antlers.
There's 4 outlines of bags around the ranger's belt.
Ooh.
Oh!
Yeah. That has no form there. Something invisible has been outlined.
I'm very happy.
Zephyrus goes Cosby in the stands.
Well, I'm just trying to talk like a true zoobity bob with the shuttler.
No.
Poke around.
Pokemon.
So let's do some hooves first. Is there any group in particular you want to hoof? There's the elves are not kind of going for you guys. They seem to have been playing defense kind of this whole time. There's halflings going towards you, and then the fish-faced Sunflower Knight is going towards you guys.
Do I see the outlines of the ones on the ranger's belt or whatever?
I would say that you probably do. Yeah, you have a pretty high passive perception.
Okay. So if I see that he or she is, or they're the one I'm going for.
Okay. So yeah, give me a hoof check. Let's just go ahead and have this be an attack versus their AC.
Yep. Yeah. And you get advantage.
I do?
Mm-hmm.
From fairy fire.
Fairy fire.
Oh, that is true. Yeah. Yep.
Okay. That's a 22.
22 definitely hits.
Wow.
So yeah, you
is.
taking this person to the ground. Let's go ahead and have the mage hand go over and try and grab those with advantage.
Yes. I get to roll the red dice and the blue dice simultaneously. And all the good it did me, because I rolled a 9. And one was a crit failure.
That beats their 6 that they rolled total.
Hey!
Go ahead and let's see. The elves roll me a d6.
They've been rolling a little low.
For blood. 4.
4. Yeah, I've been having terrible rolls over here.
So am I.
Sorry, Alex.
Slightly better.
Sorry.
Yeah, I can hear it right in your voice there. So yeah, you've got the third most heavy one.
Nice.
Who's went off? Who's that? Wolf. So yeah, who do you want to trying to go after?
The lead one. We're gonna play
the
chicken again, and then I'm gonna, Lucy his Charlie. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So give me a sleight of hand check to try and take it from them. Opposed by theirs.
Okay. Is Chain helping me? Do I get
Chain
anything?
is helping you.
So do I get advantage?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nat 20.
Yeah. That was the one time I rolled good. They had like an 18.
Yes.
Yeah, you take one from them. Who is that? Who is that again? Oh yeah, that's definitely right. So yeah, go ahead and roll me a d4. That's all that we need. Or no, I'm sorry. Roll me a d6.
4.
Roll again.
4.
Roll it again.
5.
Roll that one again.
2.
There we go. They don't have very many left.
You've got a nice roll sound, Dash.
Huh?
Yeah.
You have a nice roll sound.
Thank you. I'm using the heavy dice. These bad boys.
Yummy. Got it. Thanks. Put it down.
Look at how gross my thumb is.
Yeah.
Oh God, my skin's so dry.
So yeah, that's all the actions that you guys take. The halflings try and grab one of your guys' bags. It doesn't work. The ranger elf is going to try and pluck the bag off of you, Riff, but is doing so. I'm going to go ahead and just roll that. And it does go after you specifically. Give me a... Oh my God. No, it doesn't matter. He has disadvantage for this. Yeah. He rolled a 20 and a 1.
Fuck yeah, he did. Idiot.
I saw that 20. I'm like, oh, that's pretty good. No, it's disadvantage because he's doing some tricky stuff. Yeah, so the ranger does nothing. It steals nothing from you. You have all the bags you've ever wanted.
Could I make an argument that with a 1, it handed a bag over to us directly?
Yeah, that's it. What an argument, Caleb. What an argument.
Really
I will say that if you try and steal a bag from this ranger on the next time, the first time you do it, you will have advantage.
What is the ranger? How does he fuck up on his critical failure?
So yeah, he's going and he kind of senses that there's an illusion and looks past the illusion and goes to grab the bag, but he was an idiot and it was an illusion the whole time and just kind of tumbles forward as he passes through the illusionary riff.
He seems like a mark.
It loosens his bag on his belt or whatever.
He seems like a mark for next time.
Yeah, as he kind of tumbles, he doesn't think that. Well, I guess they probably know at this point that their bags have been shown. But you are on your separate corners again. Things are getting a little more tense. Everyone's kind of like turning, waiting for the bell to go. What do you guys do?
Ooh, this time I'm going to... are the halflings to our right?
To your left.
To our left? Okay. I'm going to... instead of going for the knights this time, I'm going to try and snag one of their bags off one of their front.
One of the halfling bags?
Yeah,
right.
I want to try and blindside them too, because I haven't gone for them this whole time. So I'm going to try and surprise them. Like I'm going for the knights, and then I
juke.
I do juke, and I go to the left. Juke left.
Oh yeah. Riff, what do you want to do?
Good move.
Yeah, I think that bozo that tried to get after me, I'm like, oh, he's weak. I'm going to take his bags next time we go through, because I would assume that maybe all that took about a minute, and my minor illusion would be gone anyway.
Yeah, I mean, you can use your minor illusion again if you'd like to do that kind of.
But that's my action, right?
Role,
so then I couldn't.
But that's the thing you're doing.
Yeah. So this time I'm gonna try to gain us some points.
All right. Yeah, going after the elf, you'll have advantage on that if you're the first one. Zephyrus, what do you want to do?
I've been having some pretty good success with this tricky mage's hand, so I'm gonna stick with it.
Perfect.
Yeah, just whatever I can grab. Go for it.
All right. Scory?
I want to try to bump set Zephyrus's mage hand and go for another hooves.
Okay. Do the hooves. And ball and chain.
I think we both want to go after those belted bags on the ranger guy.
Okay. Do you want to go after him? You have Chain go after him? Do you both want to try and grab him?
I'll go after it and have Chain help.
Okay. All right. The bell rings. You guys rush out. Let's go ahead and do the hooves first. I like that one. Who do you want to go after with the hooves first? Looking at him, looks like, there's a couple, there's at least two pairs of halflings going after you guys. The fish Sunflower Knight is going after you guys, and the ranger is going, you're not sure where.
Is the team that had the other widow compatriot, if
he's
you
on the Sunflower Knights?
Yeah,
he's
Close
on
your eyes, widow.
Right? So I'm going to go for that particular team.
All right.
So whoever happens to be holding stuff.
Yeah, and with that team, they don't have as much. They only have 2 bags. Give me a perception check to see if you can see if there are any bags anywhere.
11.
11? You don't see any. You'll have to try and make a guess on who has them.
I'm less concerned with who's got them. I'm more concerned with just making sure that they don't get ours, and that I send a message to the one that I.
All right. Do you want to go after him specifically?
Interacted with. What's that?
Do you want to go after that one? That
I think
specifically.
So. I think so.
Okay. Yeah. Give me an attack roll.
Just to assert dominance.
Sure.
Assert your dominance.
As an elk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what elks do.
Yeah. Be a dom elk.
Yeah. I'm the alpha elk. So, do I get advantage on this one or no?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well,
Fairy Fire's over.
It's not on them. The fairy fire is only on the 2 elves.
it's a 19 total.
Yeah, that definitely hits. You knock him down.
I look at it. I look him in the eye as I'm over him.
He looks up at you, through the holes in his mask, and you just see a kind of defeated looking person underneath. They have lost much this round. Let's see, the mage hand. Do you want to go after this one at all, or what are you doing on the trying to grab them? Nope, can't hear you.
No choice but probably to commit to Caleb's bit here. So, yeah, I guess if he's got a bag, I want to try to get the bag. If
Give
not,
me a perception check to see if you can tell if somebody has one here.
16.
16. Looking at him specifically, you can't see a bag on him.
Okay, in that case, I want to pull his mask off.
All right. Give me a sleight of hand check contested by his.
Yes. Oh, that's a 21.
Oh, it doesn't beat his 15.
No!
The mask comes off and kind of cracks in one area as it kind of tumbles past.
Oh, judging by Caleb's face, that was like a big no-no, and he's gonna think you did it. Oh, that sucks.
I'm cool with it.
Yes.
We're gonna have bloodshed.
Ball, who are you going after?
The ranger.
The ranger elf, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and go after the ranger elf.
17.
17? They got a 21. They rolled well. You don't take one, but you don't lose anything either. And you did take advantage with chain, right? Okay. Sleight of hand, helping out. And then Riff, you're going after the elf as well.
Yep.
Yep. So go ahead and do a sleight of hand check against them. And like I was saying, advantage on this because of the one from last time.
Okay, so +3. So I've got a 13 plus, so a 16 and a 15.
It does not beat the 12. The elves, go ahead and roll me a d6.
16 and 15 don't beat 12?
No, they do.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
I thought you said doesn't beat it.
No, sorry. The 12 doesn't beat yours.
Oh, gotcha.
So go ahead and give me a d6 roll. Reroll a 4.
4.
Reroll it.
2.
2.
Yes.
You get a 2. And Wolf, you're going after the halflings.
Okay.
And you see 2 of them are kind of going right after you as well. So they're going to try and take take the bags from you as you kind of approach them.
Okay.
So go ahead and you do yours first. A sleight of hand check versus one of theirs.
Okay. Where's my sleight of hand? Oh, okay. Am I getting help with this?
I don't think you're getting help from anyone. Mm-mm.
So, okay. Just a regular roll. Okay. That is a 5.
A 5 is not going to beat their 23.
Oh, well.
Yeah, they crit on defending against that one. And I need you to make a defense roll against this one, a sleight of hand, which is another 23, another crit, as they try and take one from you. You don't have enough. Okay.
No.
Which ones do you have?
I wonder if it would have counted as stealing if you just picked up like one of the halflings and ran with them.
Yeah.
So you've got.
Just shake out the milk money.
Okay.
Upside down.
Yeah, they grab one of the 5s from you.
Oi. Bummer.
No, sorry, you don't have the 5. Which ones do you have? You have the 1 and the 2.
Oh, that's good.
Nice.
So he takes the 2. The other one's going to try and go after you as well. 19 is this one.
How much was it?
19.
Mine's 21.
So that one is not stolen from you as the rest of the combatants kind of go off to their corners. One of the other halflings tried to steal, didn't work. Ranger messed up. That guy got put on the ground. No other bags change places. And competition kind of yells out, all right, this is the final round. Make sure you get as many bags as you can. Whoever has the most weight wins this competition. It looks like the Wolf Crew is here doing pretty well so far.
They're called the Wolf Balls.
And you
yes,
hear kind
wolf balls.
Wolf balls.
The bard kind of whips up some of the crowd into chanting wolf balls with a bit of charm magic as he kind of sits next to you. It's like, yes, they've done pretty well for themselves. I'm glad I've wagered. I'm glad you wagered 25 gold on there.
Well, that is the power of the joint business venture there, Master Adrian.
Of course. So, final round. What do you guys do?
For this round, because I had a bag stolen, from the halflings, I am going to charge directly through them with as much force as I can muster.
Okay.
I don't want to steal anything. I just want to wreak havoc amongst them.
Sure.
Maybe
All right.
I could use my pipe to give Wolf a ring as my move this turn.
Ooh.
Turn Wolf invisible.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to be invisible. Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay, Riff, what do you want to do?
He goes straight to the women's locker room.
Only lasts.
I gotta go real quick.
I'll be in my bunk.
I'm going to tell my team what I'm going to do so there's no confusion between us.
I'm going to steal all your bags.
Look, guys. I'm saying I'm going to prepare the action to cast Disguise Self. I said, and I'm going to do it once we sort of get out into the fray, and I'm going to look like one of the other halflings from the other team. But just know that, I'm going to be running the way we're supposed to be running. And that may cause some complications for other stuff, but like I've got a lot of bags on me, and I'm trying to disguise myself as the guy with no bags.
What size bag?
Yeah. So you're.
What size bag did you get?
6'2", 5'5".
Okay, so thanks.
Some big bags.
Jeez.
You got some big bags there, boy.
Well, look at the bags on this one over here, my right.
The wolf balls
bags.
are well named. Scory.
Yeah, so considering what happened the last round and the demasking from my friend Zephyrus, I'm actually going, instead of hooves, I want to take the ram action.
Ooh.
Ram. Yeah. Specifically, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to charge and get
And ram?
Person. What?
Yeah. I said and ram?
Yes, 100%. And I want to try to get them squared up in between my antlers, and I want to take them with us and pin them to the wall in our corner.
Gotcha.
So if for some reason they decided to shift bags to that person, we've got their bags in our corner. Also, I have some choice words for that person that I want to do privately.
Okay.
Built like a rock.
Ball and chain.
My impression is that the halflings probably have the most other bags. They've been stealing a lot, right?
You would guess so, yeah. Yeah, they've been on the offensive the most. The elves have been playing pretty defensive.
Yeah, knowing the elves, or we got
and the Sunflower Knights have got nothing almost.
Yeah. I want to have Chain help out Wolf, and I want to kind of come behind and clean up. If I see any of the halflings laying on the ground with a bag, I'll scoop one of those up.
All right, perfect. The bell rings, and you guys start charging forward. We'll go ahead and start with Wolf as you kind of you make a beeline for the halflings. About midway through, you turn invisible as they all kind of like stop in place. Go ahead and just give me a strength check to see how well this goes.
Nice.
Okay. That is 18.
And with advantage because you have a chain also going with you.
Okay. Yeah, 18.
18. Perfect. Yeah. You go through and you knock down almost all of these halflings. They are on the ground because an invisible force has knocked them over, as well as a small robotic companion. Let's go ahead and have Ball make a sleight of hand check to try and take a bag from them with advantage because they are just incapacitated almost.
Awesome. 11
against theirs is going to be 15.
Yep.
You're not able to take one down, but they are on the ground. It is easy to tell which one of your halfling friends is yours because it's the one still standing up, Riff. But the rest of the... Go ahead and actually give me a deception check.
fuck, I didn't think about that. That was being all fucking clever and shit.
No, it's very good.
A what again?
A deception check. Yeah.
Deception.
Or a stealth check if you think that would work better.
I mean, me being me, I would think I would go stealth as Riff.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and stealth. You're kind of trying to hide behind things, so you can't be seen.
So
just trying to make it when you are seen.
11 plus 5, 16.
16. Yeah, the Sunflower Knights, the other ones don't believe you are the one halfling that has the large amount of bags.
Yes.
So they were kind of looking for you, but they have not tried to go after you. So, smoke ring, that one invisible. Bag. Before we get to you, Scory, the other the halflings on the ground don't try and steal anything. They are just trying to play defense at this point. The ranger is going to go ahead and try and take. Well, Wolf's invisible. The other ones he doesn't think has any, so he's going to try and take it from the elk. So give me a sleight of hand check versus theirs. If you want to try and use your action to kind of defend against this, you can.
So which team is this person from, and what, like, who are they?
Yeah, so this is
who's their daddy and what do they do?
Elf.
Yeah.
The elf with the bow and arrow and the kind of two scimitars by your side.
But not related to the Sunshine Gang or whatever.
No, not really.
Sunshine Gang.
The Sunshine Boys.
The
Sunny
Sunshine
Boys.
Boys.
The SSBs.
Okay.
Can I help him out with my mage hand at all?
No.
It's essentially a dex check. Is that correct?
Yeah, sleight of hand. Unless if you're proficient, sleight of hand. Otherwise, dex.
Well, the elk doesn't have hands, so
Sleight of hoof.
Okay.
Weren't
or
they
if you
supposed
think, yeah,
nimble?
I'm gonna assume
elks are agile.
That's what I'm saying. I'm assuming it's a straight dex roll, in which case it's a 14.
14 is not going to beat their 18.
Ooh.
So he's going to go ahead and take one of those bags from you. Which ones do you have?
Not mine. He's got a 5 for sure.
5. Yeah, that's true. You have a 3, a 4, and a 5 I know of.
Take the 3.
Just then, the elk lifts its tail and shits all over whoever.
It's all dry and grassy, so it doesn't stain anything. You can get on.
It does take the 5.
Oh.
No! You failed the party.
Yeah, you failed us.
I helped you by ripping that dude's mask off and everything.
I was going to try and take that one.
How
Come
dare
for you
you.
next, Zephyrus.
Yeah, do it.
Okay.
I'll blow you up. Turn you into a smoldering crater. Just shoes. Shoe crater.
There are more with me that will come after you.
You see
Good.
the Sunflower Knight with the kind of fish mask that looks like is just in their corner. He hasn't put it back on. He hasn't had time to. Does grab one of the halflings' bags as they kind of pass by. But that is your chance to go ahead and do your attack score.
Yeah, I do it. I ram it.
Ram it. Yeah, give me a. We'll do a strength contest if you're going to try and push him all the way back into the corner that he came from.
Yep.
More than nimble. I think elks are pretty strong. So.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
15.
15 doesn't beat the 9 that he rolled. So you take that one.
I'm really confused by the way you say things.
Yeah, no, that does make sense. Yeah.
The 15 I rolled does not beat the 9.
The 15 you rolled is beaten by the 9 that he rolled. You're right. I've been saying these things a little off.
But
As
how?
long as you know math.
How is the 9 better than the 15?
It's not. I'm saying I'm wrong.
So I win?
Yeah.
He's saying it from his perspective, is what I
Right.
gathered.
Okay.
My 9 does not beat your 14.
Continue.
And so, yeah, you grab this one, rear him up, and just charge towards the kind of wooden corner and just press your antlers into it. And he is just kind of in this cage now.
Nice.
Good. Feet dangling.
Antler cage.
Yeah, he's just like kind of holding on, and but he is kind of looking at where those bags are, and he may have an opportunity to grab them.
I'm gonna do my best to keep him pinned.
You put him in the shed. Get it? Because antlers become sheds.
No. Ram, and I think that is everything. And the bell rings.
That's a real elk hunter talk right there.
The event is over. The halflings rush out, and they kind of go to each of the groups and grab all of the bags that are on the people. The one that you have grabbed is going to try and grab one of the ones around your neck, Scory. He is in a terrible position. So if you can give me a sleight of hand check with advantage, sleight of hoof check with advantage.
That would be a 17.
17. Yeah, he is in no position to grab anything else. And
for these.
All the bags are kind of grouped up together. And they begin kind of tallying how much everyone has. So let me go ahead and make some notes here.
While they're tallying, I want to shapeshift back to myself and hold my forearm in the neck of the person that I have holding, and say, I need some information from you. But obviously, when we cut back from the tally.
I'll tell you anything you want to know.
Oh. If Rhett can, do you allow Rhett to give me information?
Nope, that's a no.
Yeah, no.
He didn't even respond to our stupid idea. No, don't worry about it.
Okay. So the halflings tally up the totals. They have some tools that they use to measure the weights of these things. They go ahead and take those totals up to competition. Who's up top? And he says, "All right, the winners. We have found this was a close game for no one. The wolf balls have succeeded with the highest weight total. In second place is the halflings, the treasure hunters. It seems their name rung true. The elves come in third, having gained slightly. And the sunflower knights, we're so sorry. Better luck next time.
Fuck out of here.
Had most your bags taken.
Losers.
As a little treat, we have enchanted the sand in all the bags. Go ahead and give yours a jingle. And you kind of jingle the bags a little bit, and there's gold and coins in there. You open them up.
Oh, sweet.
As you open them up, the kind of string that ties them shut turns blue. And inside all of your bags, you see gold.
Nice. Oh, not in my bag, though.
You take a look. The elves and the halflings, they both have bags that have just sand in them. And they look a little disappointed by this.
How much per bag? Like, is it the heavier has more gold and that kind of crap?
It does, yeah. Gosh, what does everyone have? Do you guys know what bags that you have?
6552.
6552. So it is your D6 times 5. So, sorry, wait a second.
So like 25, 20.
Yeah, so like the 5 would have 25. The 4 has 20.
Gotcha. 3 has 15.
Yeah.
10 and 5.
I have no idea what I have.
You had a 5 until you lost it, you dipshit.
You had a 4 and a 3.
20 and a 15, 35.
Because I'm focused on the guy ahead of me, I toss both my bags back to whoever's behind me.
All right. And then
my mage hand catches
you have some as well. Cool. I know. Yeah, the 1 and the 2 and the 3. So you have gold out of those.
80 gold, yeah.
And yeah, the kind of roguish sunflower knight is being held up against the wall there by you, Scory. He's like, all right, the whole thing's over. What do you want?
I want to know how you got away from the widow.
He looks at you, kind of leans in close and says, I got away by running. I imagine the same way you got away.
I'm not free yet.
None of us are. And he kind of tries to push you back, trying to get out of this hold. He's kind of, feeling defeated and is trying to get out of this situation. Either you let him, or he's going to try and make an athletics check against you.
I'm gonna let him, but I want to ask him if he's going to be a threat to me in the future. Like as I let him slide down the wall back to his feet. I want from a seer. What was his position? Can I tell? You're
not sure. He's not wearing anything that would denote that, and he hasn't kind of let you know that at all. But he doesn't look like he would have been a seer.
Okay,
he doesn't have any of those telltale marks.
I'm gonna play like the poker hand and assume try to convince him that I know what his position is, and say, as a seer, I want to know if you're going to be a threat to me in the future.
Gotcha. Give me a persuasion check.
Back to his feet. So I'm more or less wanting to do an intimidation.
Give me an intimidation check.
And I think as a half orc, don't I have advantage on intimidation or something like that?
If that's one of the half orc features, I'm not sure.
I think you just get proficiency.
Is that what it is?
I don't know, bro. It's your character. It's episode 21, so
you can suck it.
You gain proficiency, and that's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know your character, bro. I mean, what episode are we on now? How many hours?
Just remember this moment.
Yes, I will. Trust me, I'll regret it come next time.
I mean,
that would be a non-natural 20.
Nice. Ooh. Okay. He's kind of like walking away as you say this, and he's just like, yeah, we're fine. You just stay out of my business. I'll stay out of yours. You stay away from her, okay?
Does he really say that? Does he say stay away from her?
He says we'll stay away from her.
You didn't know that she was a woman?
No, I know. I'm just trying to figure out what he means by that.
We'll stay away from her. Pretty explicit.
Yeah, but I don't necessarily care about her. I care about me.
That's what he says. He walks over to the other Sunflower Knights, who look a little confused about why he was even over there.
Yeah.
But the halflings kind of come over and tell everyone that, all right, come on. We got to set up for the next event. Come on. You guys did good.
Thank you. Cord is on our side.
Cord has blessed us this day. That is very true.
Cool. I want to sharpen my axe.
All right.
In my ass.
Keep a whetstone back there?
Yeah. Oh my god, he just clutches one right at the top of his butt crack.
Sharpen it on my whetstone.
I hoof him right in it.
Right in my whetstone, baby. I want to sharpen my axe, get it all prepared.
Yep. I want to get it ready.
Find some traditional cord colored paint and paint that on my face.
Nice.
Reds and golds are always classic.
Yeah, some maybe like red here and gold here.
Nice.
Yeah,
you get prepared for it. So yeah, you see the halflings are dejected. They're not feeling great. They're kind of like yelling at each other over the bag of just dust that they had. Kind of what you gather is some of them had filled their bags prematurely with extra sand. And even doing that, they lost handedly. You guys had a 11-point lead off of them, and with their cheating, you ended up only bringing that down to like a 5-point lead. So you guys did really well. That was
suck it, dummies.
You pat yourselves on the back for that one.
Yeah. I'm the best.
And with that, yeah, Adrian kind of turns to you and says, "Your Wolf Ball crew out there is just amazing. What is
Adrian,
it that you employ them for?"
I employ them for visiting violence on people who interfere in my business affairs.
It's good to have a crew that can do such a thing. More than just violence, it seems. They are quick thinkers. They are strategists. Truly a blessing on this Coliseum.
Well, if you consider improvisation as high strategy, then I suppose that there are none better than my team down there.
Oh, a well-tailored compliment for such a interesting group. I will have to give them a tale in the bars here shortly. Do not you worry. They will be known in this town of Turalin.
Do not you worry.
Do not, Master Adrian, I have no doubt that they will be known, and nor do I have a doubt about myself. I appreciate your candor in the matter, and I look forward to hearing the songs. Perhaps after this event, you can come out and celebrate our victory and on accord and our team appropriately with pints of superfluous libations.
Oh, yes. I'll be playing and telling the stories tonight at the local tavern. If you'd like to come join, I'll make sure that you have a table and some drinks.
Oh, that sounds like an absolutely lovely invitation. Now, if my mind was too far gone in the drink, you can remind me to tell you about the time that we slayed a copper dragon.
A copper dragon you slayed?
A copper
Amazing.
Dragon, Master Adrian, of
Go
course.
ahead and give me a deception check as he kind of tilts his head to the side.
Cord, guide my hand! Oh, 23!
Jeez Louise, he looks at you just amazing. I hear that they are a tough dragon to beat. I don't even think there's a copper dragon on the Dragon Council. Amazing. Well, you will have to regale me with your story. I will be playing tonight. Just find the tavern in the little part of the town. Just find the little Spider's Tavern, and I will make sure a table is set aside, drinks and stories will be told all night long. Don't you worry.
Master Adrian, I appreciate the invitation. And of course, drinks are on you with your winnings after this one. Am I right?
Of course. Don't you worry. All right. Is there anything anyone wants to do before the next event? This one's kind of being touted as the big event for the day. Whoever wins the 3 for this is going to go on either tomorrow or the next day to fight in a actual combat against the second tier. Whoever wins that wins the prize, wins the contract.
Yeah, I want to go to Scory.
All right.
So, Scory, it seems like something going on out there was more personal than the match itself. Do you know that person?
I don't know that person, but that person knows the life I come from.
And what exactly does that mean?
Well, I don't want to burden you with it, but life on the seas is tough, and in order to survive there, you need to be tougher than the seas, and sometimes you have to do some things that you're not necessarily proud of, and well, I'm trying to get away from that, but I think the life is pursuing me, so to speak.
Well, life on the high seas and exploring and adventure, that sounds like a wonderful life to me. I don't quite understand why you would leave that.
Well, it was. But there's some sacrifices you have to make sometimes in order to stand with the crew that will help you survive. And I had to do some things and make some decisions that I'm not exactly proud of, and I'm looking for I don't want to say forgiveness because I don't regret anything I've done, but
Redemption?
yes, redemption.
Well, it seems like we're kind of beginning to develop a crew of sorts here between us. Maybe this could be your road to redemption.
That's my hope. It's my hope, but I have a feeling it's going to be mostly uphill, and I don't want to necessarily burden y'all with what I have to do.
Well, I think we're in this together right now, and I think we're doing a wonderful job in this fight. I like the way that you use your symbols and things, and I pull out one of my cards, and I hand it to him, and it has a glyph on it. I say, I use a similar thing with my magics, I guess you call it, infusions, and I draw a line on the card, and it lights up with blue light, and then you can see through it, and I take it and hold it up against your face, and you have guidance cast on you.
Interesting.
So there's magics that you can infuse into things, that I infuse into things with my inks and things, and you seem to have a way to pull magic out of your symbols or your bones.
I'm well aware of the magic that surrounds us, and I'm curious where you pull yours from. I see you draw these shapes and bestow them on people and yourself, but I'm curious to where it comes from. Mine comes from a lineage, and as he says that, he pulls out a rune and presses it against Ball's forehead and casts guidance on him in return, to kind of, tit for tat kind of a thing, and puts the bone back in his bag and says, I know where mine comes from, but I'm curious where you get yours.
Well, when I find out, I'll certainly let you know.
Scory nods and walks away.
Yeah, get ready for the fight.
All right. Anyone else? Anything you do before you get the halflings ready? Perfect. So
murder the halflings.
I would like to. Oh God, I'd like to ensure that my pipe bond is still affixed to Scory.
Yeah. What's the duration on that?
God, I don't know if there is one.
An hour.
Sorry, let me look.
But at least for this next event, you can look up for anything beyond that.
I mean,
this next event, it's still active for. There's not
22 episodes in, bro. Know your character sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're right. It is an hour. Well, either way, I can cast it again if I need to.
Yeah.
So I have extra charges.
So yeah, you still have that on Scory. You still feel the connection.
And if I have time, I'd also like to give another ring to Mr. Wolf.
Mr. Wolf.
Put some shoes on, man.
Yeah. Do you want to do that when they come out?
Yeah. Essentially, like, I don't know, just between. Yeah, I guess when they come out for the fight. Is that what you're saying?
Okay. Yeah. Versus
basically, like right as they get ready. Yeah. Perfect. Just kind of blow the smoke ring onto him and give Mr. Wolf a wink as it slowly gets onto his finger.
Yes, blow me. Feel your power.
So yeah, you guys are in the back, ushered in towards the doorway by the halflings, the ones that kind of run the coliseum. Before that happens, Zephyrus, you notice there's a large, kind of covered object that is hoisted up to the center of the Coliseum by kind of ropes, and it's just is held dangling there. And there's also about 4 other things that are these like probably 8 foot by 8 foot covered domes of canvas, it looks like, are brought in and kind of put around in the coliseum. They're going to get them set. One of the halflings kind of goes underneath, checks on everything. Apparently whatever was under there looks good, so kind of sets it back down, and they chat with each other, and then they got to go to collect everyone. That's when you guys are told to wait by the door. The doors open. You guys see this for yourselves, this hanging object in the center, probably about 30 feet up, and then 4 kind of domes set up. And the halflings guys say, go on, go ahead. And you guys can kind of go wherever you wish. Doesn't look like there's anywhere specific that they want you to go. And competition walks out to the stage. He says, all right, we have had some good performances from some old combatants. We've had some fantastic performances from the new combatants. We are eager to await what will happen this next round. Out there in the wilds, in the borderlands, there are all kinds of dangers. We have to be prepared for anything. So, let the competition begin. And
Hunger Games.
And you see a small little note appear in front of everyone. One for each group. Who's going to open it up and read it?
I'll read it.
All right. You open it up, and you actually notice that it's the seal on it is the symbol of cord. The kind of wax seal they have is just the symbol of cord on there.
I know that.
You open it up, and inside you see just one sentence written, and it says, "Don't get petrified." And that's when the cloth kind of uncovers from the cage that's hanging from the top of this coliseum, and what you see inside is a mess of snakes as this Medusa just looks down on everyone. Everyone's just gazing up at her and tries to hide their eyes once they see what is befallen. But we're going to go ahead and pick that up next time. I have been your DM, Alex. To my right, I have.
Dash as Thrakus, Wolfsbane.
Bentley is Retherian Night Meadow.
Rat as Zephyrus.
Caleb is Scory Telberin.
And Milo is Bowl.
Thank you guys very much. Go ahead and grab your swords and keep on adventure.
Follow us across all platforms with Chaotic Amateurs. Please subscribe, rate, and review our show on your podcast app of choice to help us climb the charts and find new adventurers. Or become a patron on Patreon to help our heroes continue their quest. Thank you for listening to Chaotic Amateurs.